Hello everyone and welcome to the CodeMC server. My name is Rob and today I'm going to be starting here at my new cool base. Last episode we started digging through this big hole in the ground using some TNT dupers and just plain old digging, and since then I've actually done a lot more work on it. As you can see, I've dug all the way into these walls. I've actually expanded the hole in the middle quite a bit, and essentially we've just made this an enormous hole. Now if you missed last episode, the reason why I've been doing this is that I am going to be building an enormous base in here. I want to do an enormous pyramid that goes all the way up here and underground, so I needed this space cleared out in order to get the pyramid started. So having finished the mining, in this episode we're going to start laying out the foundations for this pyramid and maybe actually start building it a bit. It's going to be a big job, so it'll probably take quite a few episodes to get done, but it's going to look amazing once it's finished. But the first thing I want to do today is visit the shopping district, because I've been quite bad actually, and I've not really been looking after my shops. I've sold a lot of stock and I've not actually filled them up, so I'm going to go and fill up the shops now. Oh, something I was going to mention actually, I had a lot of comments saying that this shop here, Bits and Robs, looks a lot like the barge on Hermitcraft, and actually I have to say that was completely unintentional. The design inspiration for this shop was Covent Gardens, which is like a marketplace in London, which looks incredibly cool. It's got all this glass and panes all the way around it, and originally I designed this using warped wood, which made it look, you know, a bit like bronze, because I think it's bronze in Covent Garden. But I didn't really like the warped wood, so I then replaced it with this colour palette here. And I understand that it does look a bit like a barge now, but that was completely unintentional. This is meant to be more like Covent Gardens. So I got all my stock, let me just put it all in. So we need to put some more gunpowder, and we got some sugarcane I need to add, and just some more bits and bobs like book and quill and books and that kind of stuff. Now the glowstone I was selling for 1 diamond for 32 glowstone, but actually it takes me a long time to get the glowstone because I need to trade with villagers and it's just a bit of a hassle. So I'm thinking I may up the price slightly and make it 1 diamond for 16. But yeah, overall this shop's not been doing too badly. I've actually managed to sell quite a lot of stuff throughout the weeks. And again, it's not bringing me as much diamonds as quickly as the redstone lottery, but that's kind of dried up a bit, and this I think will keep on going throughout the season. So little update on the sand and gravel competition. I've added some more diamonds and some netherite blocks to kind of make it a bit more interesting. And we have quite a few people participating. We've got Avi, we've got Vladimir Putin, we've got Ant-Man, who's a new member of the server, and we got CodeMC. And at the moment, I believe Code is winning. Let's just go and check how much sand and gravel we have. So people have been putting in a load of shulker boxes with sand and gravel. Not quite enough yet, but there's another 10 days to the competition. But definitely enough that I don't have to spend hours and hours and hours and hours digging up sand and gravel. Also, a few more things have appeared in the shopping district. First of all, this thing here. I'm here, I'm the second person down, and these look fantastic. They look really cool statues of some of the players. I imagine that's Code. So I think Lemon is planning to open a mini block shop, which will be really useful. Mini blocks are something we got on the server. We got player heads, we got mini block versions of normal blocks, and they're really good for decoration. And actually, when I was doing the labyrinth, there was a few times where I thought, well, maybe I should get some mini blocks, and I never managed to find them. So hopefully the shop will be really useful for that. The other thing that's appeared is this, a big statue of Liberty. Now I was looking at this and I thought, oh, this is amazing, this is so cool. But then I happened to watch Code's video, and it turns out this is a symbol of the rebel faction. And as a member of the USSR, yes, I am officially a member of the USSR, this is obviously blasphemous and wrong. So sure, it's impressive and amazing and it looks fantastic, and I'm very impressed and I love it. And you know, if it wasn't a rebel faction, I'd be all up in this. But because it's a symbol of the enemy, Don't like it. We're going to have to come up with our own symbol somewhere. We're going to have to make our own build. Also, an update on our pizza cult. Last episode, we created this little machine that gave people tasks, and if they completed the task, they could take a sacred farina. And people have been doing it, apparently. I think at least 2 people have done it. I know Avian has. She sent me a load of pictures of the stuff she was getting up to, which is good fun. Hopefully Code will do it soon, and that will be in an episode on his channel soon. Somewhere over here is a new base. We got various new players on the server, one of which is Ant-Man, whose base we're just about to go and visit. And I think him and his friend, the party bro, are building their base together. So I think this is a joint base, but we'll go and see it. Or we'll go and check it out. Oh, here it is. Cool. Because I really like their style of building, and yeah, I just wanted to have a look at other people's builds. So here you go. They're going for medieval village style, I believe, and that looks incredible. I really love the details they've added in. It's something that I'm not very good at, and I always appreciate it when someone can make a building just stand out and look fantastic. That's definitely this build. I believe both Ant-Man and the Party Bro have YouTube channels. I don't know them at the moment, but I will put them in the description so you can go and check out what they're doing and their build. And while we're at it, Avi's been working on a new base, so let's go and check that out as well. Oh wow, look at that. That is pretty cool. Let's go and see it from the sky. I think actually it's not too far from where we are. This looks really cool. I love this kind of symbol effect. I know she's written a whole history of her base and like a backstory to it. I've not had a chance to read it yet, but clearly she has a good vision in mind of what she wants this to look like. And I love the contrast between these blocks. It works really well. Yeah, that's really cool. Now, after visiting all these places on the server, I think it's time to get to work on the pyramid. What I want to do first is to make an outline of the base of the pyramid, because it's not going to be quite against this wall, it's going to be slightly further forward, and I'm trying to give a bit more details that will make it stand out. I don't want the surfaces to just be flat, I want them to stand out slightly as well. So let me just put some white concrete down and I'll show you what I have in mind. So I've laid out these kind of foundations. It's obviously just very rough kind of outline of where I want the pyramid to start. And the idea is that we're going to have this kind of white concrete coming outwards in the corners and a few points throughout the pyramid. And then these walls here, the thinner ones, are actually going to be in blue concrete. And all of this is obviously going to go up in a pyramid shape. I've made a bit more progress. I've actually added in a lot more white concrete. This is something like 2 double chests of sand and gravel each. So that's a lot of concrete. But yeah, so at the moment it's just powder. I'm going to pour some water on it at the end, and that will make it look like actual concrete. It's looking really nice, and I do like to white it, really brighten up the entire area. But the next step is to actually fill in some of this area in the middle, just a kind of floor layer coming all the way inside, but in the middle there is going to be a big hole. But to do that, I'm going to need a lot more sand and a lot more gravel, because I am pretty much out of sand. A little gift from Ant-Man. I know you got the shop, but I ain't going to win, just gonna give you some stuff to a friend. Oh, that's very kind of Ant-Man. That's fantastic. The other thing I need to build is a super smelter, because I'm going to need a lot of glass as well, and to make glass you need to smelt a load of sand. So instead of doing it slowly, one piece at a time, what I'm going to do is create a super smelter where I can dump all my sand in, and then that will automatically all be converted quite quickly. And I do want an automatic super smelter, which means I'm going to need some kind of resource to burn, and I'm thinking bamboo. Bamboo is a very bad material to use because you need 4 bamboo sticks in order to smelt one item, but the good thing of it is that it's completely automated. If you make a little farm, the bamboo will keep on coming and you don't have to worry about it. While if you use, you know, coal or dried kelp, but then you have to keep on at it and make sure that it doesn't run out. So because this is going to be quite big and industrial, I'm thinking I'm going to make it on this little hill over here. So let me grab some materials and we can start constructing our farm. So I built the first part of this super smelter. So the idea is you put your items in these chests up here and they get distributed throughout these furnaces down here. So in the back here, I'm going to add our bamboo farm over there. And these chests here are our bamboo storage. Because the furnaces go through the bamboo really quickly, I don't think I can make a bamboo farm that can keep up with the furnaces, and therefore, so my plan is to have this storage where the bamboo is going to sit until I need to use the furnaces. So let's add in the bamboo farm part, and this is ready to go. So I've added in these hopper Minecraft, which are going to be picking up the items when they're falling down. And now I'm putting in the dirt upon which the bamboo is going to rest. So we need pistons here, and then we need these observers. Then I just need to add these last redstone lines. And the last step is to actually plant the bamboo. And there we have it. Our bamboo section is added in. So this is in theory completely running. Now I'm going to leave this for a while so that the bamboo can start building up in these chests, and then I can start smelting my sand. So this will give us all the sand we need to complete the base of our pyramid. And talking about the pyramid, I've actually been doing a bit more work on it, and I've added in this. I've extended the white concrete all the way to the middle. So this will be our floor layer. We're going to have light blue stained glass on top, and that's going to first of all make it a really cool effect, but also it's going to mean that nothing can spawn on this. And this hole in the middle is where we're going to have our fog effect. I'm going to use alternating layers of glass and air, and that will give it a kind of smoky effect, almost like it's an infinite bit. I actually have no idea what's been going on here, but I've heard there's been enormous changes to the shopping district, and actually you can already see some stuff is slightly different than before. But the first thing I'm noticing is that whoever it is has been working on the paths. So this used to be stone brick slabs like you've got here, but actually it's been changed to this more varied texture, and I quite like it. I think it looks a bit more natural, and definitely looks a lot more textured than just this stone brick. Also, this has appeared, and I can't really tell what it is. I want to say it's a dragon, some kind of big water dragon. It definitely looks like a fountain of some kind, and it looks amazing. I think this is really cool. This thing I really enjoy. So this used to be our shulker shop, and it used to just be in the shape of a shulker down here. But as you can see, if I just fly around, it's grown legs and it started moving around. And this looks incredibly cool. I think it's a fantastic build. It looks really fun. I'm assuming it's still going to be a shulker shop, although at the moment there doesn't seem to be any stock there. Okay, so apparently Ant-Man's online now and he wants to talk to me, so I'm going to jump on a voice call with him, and I'm meeting him here. Nice to finally
Yeah, bro. Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
I did a little bit of work by your shop. I hope you don't mind,
yeah, of
the
course.
tree there.
So have you been? Are you the one who's been renovating the shopping district?
Yes, I have been making the shopping district a bit nicer.
I was literally telling the viewers about what you've been doing. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
It's so impressive. You're being chased slightly. You've
yeah. Those things are.
You've got an entourage.
The statue is not mine. I think that was a challenge for someone.
Oh, it was. Okay, so this is part of the challenge.
Yes.
I see.
But all the paths survived me. I did a lot of terraforming.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks very natural. Very yeah, like the old one was quite uniform and therefore wasn't as interesting. But this one actually has a lot of variation, which I really like.
I still got some more work to do, but I bought the Elytra shop and the Chocobox shop, and I'm making a new shop. I came up with a design, but I don't know if I really like it too much, to be honest. It's supposed to be a little goofy, but I don't know if I like it.
For the shulker shop, it looks fantastic. I really like it. What's the water for? That's what I was wondering.
Well, I thought of maybe like if you stand in it, it could also be like an AFK place, kind of.
That's quite fun, yeah.
Yeah, just little fun things like that, like putting in my builds.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, I'm doing a lot of work and stuff in the shopping district to make it nice, you know.
Yeah.
And I thought an idea that Code thought was a great idea. We're all gonna hopefully try to find like a day where we're all available and we can all like make it like a town hall, kind of.
Yeah, no, that would be really cool.
I'm not even close to being done. I want to make new like kind of street lights.
Yeah.
I love terraforming like this over here. I want to make a whole bunch of these trees all over the place.
Yeah.
And like, I just want to make it like nice, you know?
It does help a lot because usually, like something I noticed is the shopping district was quite distinct. Like each building was very separate from one another, and there wasn't a lot of cohesion. And actually, adding in all these features and the trees and the paths has made it look a lot more one big town essentially.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah. I was trying to make it so it was one big town. Like I want similar things, stuff like I gotta do this over here. I gotta make a bridge. I want to make a really nice bridge over here. Yeah. I want to make. What I'm planning is wrapping this road around CodeMart and building a lot more over here, so we have a lot more room to build stuff. Be really cool. We're gonna add a lot.
It's always annoyed me that CodeMart is just floating on water.
Yeah, that's kind of annoyed me too. Oh my god.
I mean,
we're gonna take care of that.
Have you seen Vadimir's base, like this big castle?
Yeah, the castle. Yeah, that's
floating
crazy,
on water.
Man. Yeah.
Enormous thing, just floating on that water.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, it's got this beautiful thing, and the one thing that triggers me is that. Yeah.
It's an inside. Oh my god, you can go inside. I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's what I usually show people on my stream. Is when I stream just about every day. So when I do stream on here, like quick easy follows. Come to the castle now.
So that's the mystery solved. Ant-Man is the one who was decorating the shopping district, and it looks fantastic, Ant-Man. Really cool. And with that, this is going to be the end of this episode. I've got a lot of work done here on this base today, and I can't wait for the pyramid to start taking shape. And also we met new people, and that's great. It's really fun to meet new people on the server. If you enjoyed this episode, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out so much. And please remember to check out other people's channels as well. Code and Ant-Man, they're all posting videos, and if you want to get the full experience of the CodeMC server, you should check them out too. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Until next time, bye!